You've talked about in terms of why you sometimes take so much time between albums and between tours that you suffer from a depersonalization disorder. I'm curious about that because in reading about that disorder, I was reading some of the symptoms and they seemed very 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 familiar to me. And I don't mean that in like so familiar to me and to trivialize anything that you may go through. But I'm curious how that manifests itself for you in terms of having to take these breaks.
Oh, I mean, we didn't really. Well, I mean, we haven't necessarily had to take breaks. We also took time between albums in the beginning because we toured for so long. We toured for 2 years on every record, so we had about 3 years between records, which is what that was. Recently, we did though. I just kind of was going down a hole a few years ago, so I don't know if we took time so much as I just didn't write any songs. Although I did, I was working on songs for a play. It's kind of weird, it just makes the world seem like it's not real sometimes. Like you're just imagining it. It's puts a little distance between you and what's happening.
Was that part of the whole that you feel like you were?
Oh yeah. I was losing my freaking mind.
Wow.
It was no fun.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, were you sort of hiding from the world because it felt imaginary and
No, I was just losing it. I think I just got going crazy.
Wow. Did you feel friends responding to the way your behavior or anything?
Oh, well, there's not much other people can do. Stuff that goes on inside your head, there's not really any way for anyone to get between you and it.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to involve my friends.
Mm-hmm. How do you channel it?
Keep
it in check.
I don't know. It just sucks. It's not much use. I mean, it's not something I use for any useful purpose. It's just unpleasant. I think.
But so how do you keep it in check in terms of? How do you?
Well, there's medications you take, and then there's you have to learn to, I don't know, discipline your mind to control it. I guess. Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't call it an entirely successful proposition.